Okay, folks. See if notifications go out. If anybody comes aboard, we are going to talk about the Zatima Season 2B trailer. And we can also talk about the Sistas promo for next week that got dropped today as well. It's been a crazy day for news, but I was able to get some videos up. I got more coming out. I want to get them up either tonight late or sometime tomorrow, so it won't be like, oh, he ain't posting his discussion videos until like Monday. No. These things are coming out while they're hot, essentially. So I'm doing this live stream here on YouTube. Then I'm going to hop on Instagram. Then I want to round things out on Twitter Spaces to talk with some other fans about the stuff. So like I said, we got 6 people. I'm assuming notifications didn't go out, but if you are in here, just let me know the usual. Can you see and hear me okay? That's a good start to see if we're going in the right direction here. Okay, we all good? All right, so wow. So first things first. Apparently, this Zatima trailer was a leak. I don't know how, but the actual 90-second full trailer got leaked. I know that somebody posted it on Instagram, but in terms of leaks, it looks like somebody at BET must have goofed up, played the trailer on television, because that's how I found it on Instagram. Somebody sent me I woke up to a bunch of people like, yo, here's the trailer. And somebody recorded it from their television and then they put it out there. So from there, BET Plus made a meme about it saying how they got leaked, and they released the official trailer, but it's only 60 seconds. So essentially, the leakers put out the full trailer, but then the BET Plus put out the shortened version of it. So I did the breakdown. It's already on the channel. I discussed and broke down the 90-second promo. So that's already up. So that's pretty interesting. And it's wild because I don't think that trailer was supposed to come out until next month, right around the time that Sistas mid-season finale was supposed to air. So this thing came out darn near 3 weeks early, which is good for me because it gives me something to cover. But at the same time, it kind of sucks because, well, that Zatima trailer would have been a great buffer for the channel to have discussion content leading up to the actual 24th of August. So you got to think of it from my perspective. I had the Zatima thing come completely out of nowhere. Then on top of that, we had the Sistas promo for next week. I don't know why they were dragging their feet on that. That came out. Then a couple of promotional photos from next week came out. Then, of course, I had to do my episode review discussion videos from last night and a bunch of other stuff. So it's been a pretty busy day. And we only got 15 people in here, so I guess nobody's showing up. We'll give it a bit longer, but I'll go for like maybe 10 minutes. And if we're still at like 15 people, I might as well conserve my voice for Twitter and Instagram. But I think for me, number one, we know for a fact the Zatima Season 2B block of episodes, those take place before Sistas Season 6. Just remember that Zatima Season 2 takes place before Sistas Season 6. So all the stuff leading up to what we saw last night is before. That's the crazy part. Last night, we saw Zach and Fatima finally reconcile. But then Fatima puts the ring back on. But what's the first thing we see in the Season 6 promo? Fatima taking the ring off and chucking it at Zach across the room. What the actual hell? Like, that was crazy to me. So I'm just sitting here like, wow, the fans are getting what they want. And then they break up again. And it's like, really? Really? And despite everything going on in the trailer, I think the main thing that people are talking about is Fatima's getting it on with Paul. And does she look foul as a result of that? Personally, I think yes. Now, based on what Zach said in the last episode of Sistas last night, Fatima's the only woman he wants to have sex with. I'm thinking that line means that he and Connie did not have sex, when his mom came over talking about how he saw those two together and whatnot. No, Zatima and Sisters are they're in the same universe. I know some of the actors say, they are in the same universe. You can't tell me otherwise. So from there, you have Paul Paul is essentially Aaron in this situation where Zach is quote unquote messing up. They break up. She goes out with another dude, and then she gets back with Zach eventually. Now, it's going to be very bad. And in my opinion, it's going to be a bad look for Fatima if Zach doesn't sleep with Connie. Well, if he hasn't slept with her, nor does he sleep with her later on in the season. If he doesn't sleep with her, that's a very bad look, especially if they get back together, because it's like, well, damn, Fatima, here you go having sex with Bob the freaking builder, and then you get pissed off with Zach for accepting a couple of kisses on the cheek from Karen. But Jeremy, they're broken up. I mean, this is literally Will Smith, Jada with the entanglement stuff. Now, yes, did Zach backslide with his ex Karen? Yes, in Sister season 2. But the difference is he and Fatima were never official at that point. They were never a couple at that point. Now, the lingering consequences of that being that Karen may, in fact, be carrying his child. But I think it's safe to say at this point in Sisters, we know that's not his baby, and Karen clearly knows it's not his either. So that's another point to make there. But other than that, it looks like there's a lot of drama going on, not just with Zach and Fatima, but their friend groups as well. It's funny how Belinda never shows up in the trailers, but we have everybody else. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages right now. And apparently, and I just learned this because I was scrolling online on Twitter, but about this whole writer strike thing, I don't think that any of the cast are technically allowed to like tweet or post about the shows. So I kind of noticed that last night, and I could be wrong, but I don't think any of the cast tweeted about Sisters or anything because, again, the whole writer strike. So I don't think that they're able to do like interviews. Like if I do a Twitter space or whatever, I don't think that I can have any of the cast on there because they aren't allowed to like promote their work. So that kind of sucks. Oh, well, I mean, at least hey, this is the benefit of me being my own person. I don't work for, any big studio and nobody pays me like that. I just make my money from YouTube when I, do the commentary. So luckily I don't have to quit doing what I'm doing, but it does suck that it doesn't seem like I'll be able to link up with any cast for any big, announcements. But hey, just thankful to DeVal for hooking up with me a couple weeks ago, because at least that one interview is still out there. Right when I start feeling bad for Fatima, here's Zatima come with this beer. My point exactly, because my main takeaway from watching the trailer was, damn, now I feel like I need to apologize to Zach. I mean, it's like DeVal said, hey, you all need to watch Zatima season 2 before y'all judge Zach, because you'll see why he's acting the way he is. But Fatima, I mean, yet again, we have her lashing out, making these rash decisions based on emotion. Now here she is with Paul messing around. Fatima's going to sing. She's going to get on stage and sing, and it's probably going to be a song that's like dissing Zach while he's in a club full of people. So it's like, so Fatima's in her feelings about being humiliated at the salon, yet she's probably going to sing a song bashing Zach's ass in front of a club full of people, and his boys are there too. I knew Fatima was going to do something, so I stuck by Zach from the jump. Yeah, that's my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have jumped ship. But at the same time, it's like you couldn't tell me Zach wasn't acting funky. I'm going down. Yeah, if that's the song she sings, man, she going down, but not on Zach. It's going to be on Paul though. I mean, yeah, there's some other stuff in the trailer, but I think it's safe to say we're all thinking the same thing. It's mainly about the Fatima and Paul stuff. Updates her profile page to single, throws the ring at. Then she slaps this man across the face. What the hell? The slap is what did it for me. I'm like, this ain't Chris Rock, and you ain't Will Smith. Stop slapping him. And then you got to give it up to Zach. He didn't pull a Jonah and slap her back or attack her. What did he do? He like threw some stuff around and yelled, but hey, he didn't put hands on her. Was Zach? It was Tony. It looks like he was fighting Tony at the hospital. It looked like Tony anyway. I could be wrong, but I think that was Tony. Because I don't really see Jeremiah wearing like, just a button-up shirt like that. He's usually in like a, dingy hoodie or something. So I don't think that was Jeremiah. But then again, with Tyler Perry and these damn stunt doubles, you can't really tell. Because I know it was Connie. They were in the hospital waiting room, and it was Zach, Connie, and I want to say Tony. I want to say Tony because of the goatee, but then I remember Jeremiah has one too. I think it was Tony. Then you got Bryce and Angela. So I'm guessing he and Angela work things out. But they're over at Zach's house, and Zach is standing next to Fatima, and Bryce is like, all of our assets, all of our accounts are frozen, and Zach is like, the money's gone. I wonder if they put all of their money into that bidding on some property that Valerie brought to them, because I'm like, yo, this sounds kind of shady. Well, she's like, it's like 150% guarantee if we buy this property, it will like double or triple or profit. So it's like, nah, that seems a bit too shady to me. So I wouldn't have done it. But either way, we know it's going to work out because Zach still has his stuff together in Sistas season 6. Every guy in Sistas since the team has walked in on their woman with another guy. Ain't no way we forgiving that. Yeah, that's true. But does Zach walk in on Paul and Fatima? Sorry, just check my messages again. If he does Zach's character will never forgive that. Yeah, but apparently he does forgive that based off of Sister season 6. Let's see here. Yeah, a lot of people going nuts over this trailer, guys, because it literally came out of nowhere. It really did. Like, it would have been different if it came out, the day that the Sisters mid-season finale was about to air. But yeah, it looks like Fatima's dad plays a role in these two getting together, because you'll notice when Fatima goes over to her parents' house to say we broke up, her dad looked completely disappointed. We didn't see her mom's face, but I'm pretty sure that she was, happy about it. Yeah, I know you can do better than that jailbird anyway. But then we know her dad apparently invites Zach over to the house to talk. So he probably plays a pivotal role in them getting back together in the near future. Yep. All right, we got 36 people here, so that's something, but nobody's really chatting. So if we don't have too much to discuss here, then I guess I could wrap things up. But the promo for next week, we got Karen with that dang gun. I can't wait to hear her sing. Yeah, me too. But yeah, next week we got Karen with that dang gun, and I'm just thinking to myself, I don't think it's going to happen, but wouldn't it be wild if she ends up shooting Aaron? Because remember, he apparently is drunk and has come over to Karen's place. This woman has the door wide open with the gun sitting in her lap. I'm no property manager, but something tells me that you shouldn't be able to do that. I mean, at least at the apartments where I was staying at, weapons weren't allowed. So, I mean, imagine you lived in the same complex as Karen. Like, you're coming back from a late shift at work, or, you just had a date. So you're walking, into the building, because you had a great dinner with somebody, or, you made a late night trip to the grocery store, and you just happen to walk down the hallway and your eyes notice that Karen's door is wide open and she's sitting there with a gun on her lap, just staring dead at the entry. I don't think you could do that. I see that Zach and Aaron walked in behind her. Oh, you probably didn't see the trailer, but yeah, BET dropped the trailer for next week's episode of Sistas. Sabrina comes back. I'm thinking Sabrina, after she goes outside and kind of breaks up whatever scuffle was about to go down between Zach and Aaron, she goes back in to check on Karen, and that's why she says, "Why are you sitting in here with the door wide open?" And then she's like, "I'm waiting for her to come back." So yeah, I see that Zach and Aaron walked in behind her. Are you talking about Sabrina? Yeah. I still need to do the trailer breakdown. I got my notes, but I haven't recorded it yet. I'm probably not going to record it until either later tonight or tomorrow, because like I said, I recorded a lot of videos today. I'm doing this live stream and a couple more on different platforms. So I don't think they're going to fight. There's going to be an exchange of words, but I don't think they're going to fight. No, Fatima. Zach is talking Fatima down. Yeah, they end up back at their house, and then Fatima's like, "I'm sick of her," and Jack is like, she has a gun, right? So yeah, okay, I could play the trailer, but you're probably not going to be able to see it. No, you can hear it though. Give me a second. Oh, I don't have it on my phone yet. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's the 30-second trailer. Here we go.
Did you just walk in my house? What's she gonna do? Next Wednesday.
So you're the father. I'm gonna find out if it's my kid when I'm ready. You so hell-bent on revenge. You didn't have to bring Sabrina in this. Is anything wrong?
Can they keep their emotions in check before they lose control? I'm sick of her.
You know she carries a gun.
Do you want to have sex or not?
I think you're in a strange place.
What are you trying to do?
Why is the door wide open? So I'm waiting for her to come back.
Tyler Perry's Sistas, on next Wednesday at 9.
Yeah, I'm thinking Zach comes over to Karen's to stop Fatima, but I'm wondering why in the world she went over there. I even did a video like, why did Fatima go over there? Because based on last night's episode, there's no context for why she would go over there. Her and Zach were doing the do on the couch. Karen was on her couch waiting for Zach, who was never going to show up anyway. But why does Fatima go over there? It just feels a bit forced. I mean, there wasn't a scene that showcased why. Like I said, 1 minute we got Zach and Fatima about to do the nasty, and then we go right over to Karen's place. There's no in between. Yeah, see, that's what I mentioned in my video. Fatima probably went over there. It's like, me and Zach, repaired our relationship. I'm going to go over there to set her straight. But it's like, Fatima, I think your timing is off. Because I get it. Fans are like, well, yeah, all the disrespect Karen gave her and this, that, and the third popping up at the house. That is true. But Fatima is in the wrong here. She literally came into this woman's house or apartment, whatever. She shouldn't have done that. So hypothetically speaking, if Fatima waltzed in there the way she did and Karen had her gun and shot her, well, we don't even know why Andy went over there. All of it felt forced, from Andy randomly going over there to her calling the girls. I mean, it made no sense. Was it all in the context of, I think Karen is about to do something stupid? See, it would have been something else if, let's say, Karen had told Andy that, well, then again, some fans speculated last night, oh, I bet Karen told Zach about leaving the door unlocked. So he would tell Fatima, and then Fatima would tell Andy. Everything just felt a bit short. Details on what she said exactly. If only Karen wasn't pregnant, yeah, she would get ass whooping. Fatima won't put hands on Karen while she's pregnant. Yep. When a woman's fed up. That's why she asked Zach to give her details. Yep. But again, you can't have Fatima be all happy-go-lucky and then all of a sudden ready to kick some ass. It doesn't make any sense. I'm guessing the sex was so good that it's like, yeah, this woman wants my man to come over there to have sex with her. Nuh-uh, it ain't going down like that. She's going to get a visitor, but it ain't the one she wants. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Karen would lose. I'm sorry, but she's literally a twig. I mean, it just reminds me of when Fatima confronted Deja in the gym in the locker room. When you saw how like built she was, it's like, yeah, Karen ain't got a chance in hell. She ain't got a chance in hell. All she could do is shoot. And like I said on Twitter, if Karen shot Fatima, all hell would break loose. Madam would have the whole Club Eaton would be showing up at Karen's place. They wouldn't be able to find the remains. And that's a fact. Yeah, Karen acting bold just because she got a gun. That's all she doing. That's all she doing. But like I said, Fatima shouldn't roll up on her like that. Just saying. All right. Well, we got 44 people, but, it's been 20 minutes. I talked about all I need to talk about. And like I said, I got to hop on a couple other platforms here. So make sure that you keep an eye on the channel, cut notifications on. I got a lot of content coming out either later tonight or at some point tomorrow, so you don't want to miss it. If for whatever reason you haven't watched it yet, I've already posted my season 2B trailer breakdown for Zatima. It's already on the channel. So let me know what you think is going to go down. Oh, yeah, we did see Karen crying in the promo. That was pretty funny. I don't know. We know there's going to be an ultimatum. My guess is this. After Fatima says what she needs to say and then leaves, that's when Karen's going to lash out at Andy and then give her an ultimatum. And then Andy's like, you know what? Bump this. So she leaves. She's going to make her choose. All right, well, have a great night, and I'll catch you in the next one.